Nearly a third of Americans now believe political violence may be necessary to get the country back on track.
What's driving that here? Mostly Democrats. Only 12% of Democrats back in April 2024 said this. Now it's up to 28%.
All necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland.
This statistic is so dangerous, and it's getting worse. It's in regards to violence. As we have a shocking new poll. I mean, for me, it's not shocking because I've been seeing this poll increase every week. It is a new poll that shows adults increasingly think violence is necessary, quote, to get country back on track. And the Democrats, the left, whoever, or people that applauded. So if you're one of those, when Kirk took a bullet for things like freedom of speech, but we do have good news in all of this. There's still a majority, which is sad, that a majority of people still disagree with political violence. But if, let's just say it happens, you would stand up and applaud. Also, a few days ago, when I quoted, I think it was the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. He had said, quote, "The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants." He was like, "I'm gonna report you," and then I got a little yellow thing on my video. So, thanks. I guess I need to make myself very clear. I am not saying, like everyone in Portland, Oregon, or people who take out people, that I support that. I am just quoting a president. Here's another one. Try this one out. I prefer dangerous freedom, which I like freedom. For some reason, the left, they say it, but they keep removing it. And they keep saying that the people on the right are actually removing it. It's like a gaslighting tactic. But he's saying I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. I mean, coming from a president that owned them, I don't know if that quote's going to go down well. As AI says, Thomas Jefferson owned over 600 enslaved people throughout his lifetime. For my historians on the channel, I don't know. This is not my major. Just hope you understand. On this channel, I give you both sides. So if you think like, maybe I should subscribe to this guy, I'm going to give you both sides. Also going to do something really wild. You might not hear it from your wife. If I am wrong, I'm the first one to say it. I have changed my thinking so many times in my life, which that's a good thing when you're like, I've never thought of it that way. I would also like you to do the same, like on this channel, when I'm like, hey, here's a way, if you walk over there and grab those bags of cash, it's yours. And you don't go, oh, if it was that easy. This video, hopefully under 10 minutes, I will tell you how Donald Trump was right. Because he said, you know, the world's going to hell. And I said, I'm going to travel it for 2 weeks. I'm going to prove him wrong. Do you see? But I keep proving him right. Today's video of everything goes to hell in a handbasket of 1984 staring at you in the face. And people are like, nah, during the pandemic. I'm like, are you really going to do that? I just kind of want to get back to, you know, how life was. I even caught a clip of Joe Rogan. I'm like, preach it, brother. Am I right or am I right that you are seeing such a fundamental, quickly move out of, well, I would say nowhere, but we've seen this coming. Your speech is gone. Your freedoms are gone. And people are like, yeah, that's okay. Hey, people of the world, you may want to do something about it because they are currently building the cage to put you in. And first is digital ID. You got to have it. Otherwise, which I showed you in a video a few weeks ago, and I didn't put 1 + 1 together, Vietnam deactivates 86 million bank accounts. And I'm like, well, made a joke. I'm like, that's why, you should run to Bitcoin. But the truth is, you want to know what it was? It was digital ID. The first step in this jail cell is digital ID. The second step, okay, once the door closes, is, well, how are you going to eat? That's a digital currency. That's number 2. I'm over here jumping up and down, and everyone's like, that's fine. Let's listen in to Joe.
Think about the UK, which has had more than 12,000 arrests for very mild social media posts.
Isn't that crazy? I mean,
Criticizing-
I can't believe it. I've been watching this stuff play out.
Fascinating, and the fact that our mainstream media is relatively silent on this is insane. You're seeing a complete, total attack on one of the most fundamental principles of the Western world, which is your ability to express yourself. And your ability to call out that you think that the policies that are being implemented in your country are destructive. People are being arrested for liking posts.
Yep.
They're being some people were investigated for viewing posts. 12,000 people arrested by the police in the UK, the same place that just implemented digital ID. I mean, no one in America is freaking out about what's happening in the UK at all.
So I became very well aware of, I was in Ibiza, where you want things like a constitution and a Bill of Rights and freedom of speech, which, I don't know, you guys were praying for my safety and maybe something bad to happen, I guess, in Ibiza to the police. Well, you guys got your wish. The thing is about 20 feet underwater. Like the cops now have their hands full. Actually having to swim down to get people out of vehicles. You do not want to lose your freedom of speech, the liberties, Bill of Rights, the First Amendment. Make sure you get the first. Fortunately, there's 5 in the first. But as we are seeing, you are voting landslide Democrats, communists, want to implement and will implement this Orwellian 1984 disaster. And this guy's going to win by, well, a landslide. I told you. You're like, no way. Your city is going to end up looking like Portland. All cities. I mean, look at California. Look, a city of Portland refused to arrest or cite the Antifa thug who beat Katie with a pole last night, but happily cited because of a overstayed parking meter. And if you're like, no, California is actually looking quite a bit better. Yeah? Huh. I don't know. Why don't you drive around a little bit? Are those federal trucks? I mean, I know post office. Yeah. Is there like again, I don't know that law. You do your due diligence. Can you just go around and do that? I mean, I know in the UK you can burn churches down left and right. This is yesterday. Oh, by the way, my Muslim friends, church buildings is not where God is. I mean, not that he can't be. And Jesus built his first church. You're like, he did? Well, he looked at Peter and he goes, that's where I'm building. Actually, it was in the book of Matthew where he looks at Peter. He goes, on this rock, I will build my church. Peter's like, you calling me a rock again? Well, actually, in Aramaic and Greek, because I took that stuff, the word Peter is rock. Hey, guys, you can burn them all down. You could burn down all the buildings. Actually, most of them in Europe, beautiful, empty. I'm not really a building guy. I'm more of a people guy. So was Jesus. Also, for the people in the comments section, will you give this video maybe a like? Maybe check and see if you've been unsubscribed. Because I see the comments again. You're like, if you were a Christian, when it comes to like homeless, or we gotta provide health insurance to undocumented, and I say no. Come here legally, yes. The Bible does have a lot in it about boundaries, walls, and taking over areas, and what to do with those people that believe that. Also, no, I don't think we should provide these services for those people. Just about every Democrat that you're going to vote for, okay? Open the borders, okay? Again, it's part of the plan. Get the votes, give them, I don't know, $1 million? I know what you're saying. There is no way. Well, I just did my due diligence. Elon Musk exposes California. If you want to know, if you want to understand when you're like, why? Why do they keep allowing this? Well, if you got $1 million per homeless person per year, the city of Los Angeles data shows Democrats spending $900,000 per person per year, and then he posted it there, and it only got worse. There is absolutely no incentive to stop the madness. And now I know, again, I always have to, where I can hear the arguments. Not every Democrat. Okay, well, let's just take a look.
On the other hand, if your government plan would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants.
I'm kind of seeing a lot of hands go up for undocumented. They're here illegally, against the law. I'm not seeing too many hands go down. Oh, and talking about jobs, guys, you know this economy is a dumpster dive. I hope you have a side hustle. I'm just saying, well, looky what we have here. And I said this, negative 3,000 jobs in August. And it was like, oh, we have 56,000? Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. What was it here? It was 54,000. Thanks, Walter. Going from 54,000, like, economy's good. No, it's not. They're going to revise it down. It's negative. It's bad. It's horrible. Yes, but Bravo, I mean, this guy's saying it's good. The economy is just getting stronger. I cannot believe this. Look at this. Let's zoom in. The economy is just getting stronger, not weaker. And, quote, we in the economics profession, well, you probably need a new profession, need to look at ourselves in the mirror, top analysts say. Well, top analysts, over to the YouTube side and actually do some investigative journalism, and you're going to find out, you want to know what's good? You want to know why our GDP is great? Well, I've already spoken how that whole book is cooked. It's the 1% to 5% that are carrying everything. And that's how it's going to be. The 1% are going to own everything. And I'm trying to get everyone on this channel to get to 1% to survive. Otherwise, you are going to get wiped out. And you're actually going to go, yeah, I'll take the digital ID. Oh, yeah, because I need to feed my family. I'm currently working for Netflix, and we just suffered a $15.1 billion loss in the last few minutes. Hey, Netflix employee, maybe you shouldn't be providing woke garbage cartoons that are going after our children. I'm just saying, also, if you're thinking, let's short this thing, well, let's take a look. You did already miss out on the $15.1 billion. You understand these lines, it just broke. Again, it writes itself. If you guys want to jump on the Netflix bandwagon and short it, you still have some ways. You've been a trader for long enough, you already know where this is going to go. It is going to go exactly, look-sees. It's going to land right there on that purple line. I don't know if you still want to keep grabbing it on the way down until it hits the 200 or grab the reversal. I know, now I'm telling you to buy Netflix. No, I'm trying to help you improve your family, making money when this goes down and when it goes up. You'll just feel better about yourself when it goes down again. So the student that is currently going through my course, I make him send me his screenshots every single day, made $210 on the way down on this one. It was today, the NASDAQ. But why he didn't grab it up here, I mean, that was moving. Then he did another one and made $422. Missed it by $2. Hey, kids, if you want to learn how to make money going up or going down, $299, I give you this course, and I give you another one, which clocks are running. It's my bear market course, which at some point will be in a bear market for about, 4 months. Take advantage of this. Also, this one, AI included. It's step by step. You can be an idiot like me, and it will all make sense. Trading on autopilot, step by step, perfect for lazy traders from beginner to pro. I come over to charts like this. This is the NASDAQ. And I go, okay, let's go back all the way to 2022. And you see, oh, it just keeps hitting this top. What happens after it hits that top? It's going to pull back. That doesn't mean that in the short term you're not making, the trades I'm showing you are on the 2 minutes. So I talked about this one. This was on Netflix. This is a candlestick formation or pattern. See the red one? It's really big. It like engulfs the other one. Well, this trader's calling Netflix go all the way down here. 41%. And if you trade that with options, that's a lot of money. Also, if you're like, well, I'll just throw everything into Bitcoin, guys, be careful on this. You're once again at the top. Mind you, if you break out of this top, way high, but it gets rejected every single time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. So Tether just printed $2 billion a few minutes ago. So if you want to understand, I even have a course on cryptocurrency. I probably know more than I should. It's easier just look at the charts and go, oh, it's purple, take profit. Oh, it's one candle below the Bravo 9. I'll put in a buy. Big digits go up every day, whether it's $100, 2, 3, I don't know. Whatever you want. I think it'll probably solve some problems while the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and I am traveling, showing you that it is. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.